Hey guys, welcome back to Bob's Fan TV. And today we're doing the match preview for tomorrow's game against Waterford at the RSC. It's good to be coming into a game now where we're not talking about how we have to, win this game or get something from it. It's just good to be, coming on and talking about a game where there's not a whole lot of pressure on us to win it. And we can actually, enjoy these last two without having to worry that we're coming against a Waterford side who, like ourselves, really have there's nothing really there for them to play for. They've had a little bit of a nose to wave in the second half of the season. They had a really, really good first half of the season where they were looking like they were going to be real challengers for Europe, but that's sort of gone away from them in the last sort of few weeks. They're going to finish seventh probably unless they lose this game, and then it's a real fight then for seventh going into the last game of the season. But look, for us, I think it's just about enjoying these last two games, putting in as many good performances as we can, and just taking as much as we can from these next two. And look, tomorrow will be difficult, of course. Waterford are a good side at home, especially they have had a lot of good results at home. They've good players. Power Gammon is still well in the race for the Golden Boot, and I'm sure he'll be looking to add more to his account. And Keith Long, obviously, he's a great manager, and he's done a good job there. And look, I'm sure they'll be looking to sign off in style with this being the last home game. Um, but look, it's just important for us to turn up and put in a similar enough performance to what we saw against Sligo, and bring the fight, bring the energy, and just put in a good performance. If we can get a result, great. If we can't, look, it doesn't have any effect on us in the table, and we're still safe. So look, I'll go with the predicted team now. Um, Casper and goal. Look, that's not going to change. That's a given. Back four: Martin Miller, Kane Byrne, Jay Carroll, Paddy Kirk. I think that back four is going to stay the same. I thought it done really well on Saturday. There was a lot of great performances there, particularly Carroll and Byrne. I thought everything that came their way, they just cleared it. They just did the basics very well, and I think that they'll stay as two centre halves for this one. Into the midfield, I think Tierney comes back from suspension, which is a big boost, and I think he'll come back in probably for Flores, and then we'll see McDonald and Devoyes, the two sort of midfielders with Tierney just ahead of them. Front three then I think it'd be Meaghan on the right, Rooney on the left, and then Clark up front. Archie Meaghan's done so well in the last few weeks. I think every game he's looking at better. Great goal on Saturday. I think maybe he's probably better midfield. I think once we when we put Danny Grant on the right and then Milton Meaghan in the midfield, he looked a little bit better. He obviously got a scholar from there, but look, I think play him anywhere now. I think he'll do a job for you. I think he's playing that well. Really, I think it's important that he stays on the left. I think that's probably his best position really when he can get balls into the box and he can use his left foot and not have to sort of try and cut in onto his left when playing on the right. So I keep him on the left, and then Clark again continuing to show that he's probably our best option up there at the minute. He's battling really, really hard. In every game he's played up there, he's battled very hard. So I keep him up there. Look at prediction. It's hard to really tell what this game's going to be like. You know, there's still there's a little bit to play for there, I suppose, in the way that we can still go up. We can still finish above Waterford if we take some. If we can avoid defeat in our last two games and see what happens with them. If we can win here, it'd just be a point in it going into the last game, and look, that's something that's a bit of an incentive then for the players. But I think with Waterford, it's their last home game of the season. They'll be looking to end strongly. They are a good side. They've got many good players. We know that. And look, I think it might be a one-all draw. I think it might be one of those games where both teams are sort of just looking to get to the off season now and try and build from there. Look, it would be very good if we got the win, of course, because then that carries on that it carries on what we saw from the game on Saturday. Another away win, at a difficult ground would be a real big bonus. It's just about ending this season as strongly as we can. Look, it's been a very poor season, we know that. But look, if we could just win the last away game of the season, get a good crowd down, and just end this season strongly as we can. I think that's all we can do right now at this moment. And look, now that we're safe, that's all we can do. But look, yeah, I think it might be a one-all draw, not a whole lot of intensity. But look, hopefully we can get a good crowd down. Hopefully, the place we packed there, we'll get a good atmosphere going, and hopefully we can get another result and just end the season strongly as we can. Because look, we've got the third best away record in the league. I was only looking at that yesterday. We've the third best in the league, and that's very good. Look, after the season we've had, that's a bit of a surprise, but if he can just carry that on, that good away form and get a result and um, just end the season that's been full of despair with some sort of positivity and a bit of excitement going into the off season, then that'd be good. So yeah, that's where I end it. Make sure like, subscribe, share, comment down below what you think at the end of this game or score predictions, and I'll see you for the reaction the day after. Bye bye.